Rwanda, where my heart slowed down. I took this trip when life felt so very heavy, and Rwanda slowed me down and touched me. Some trips don't just begin at the airport, they begin when your heart decides to slow down. When I first arrived in Rwanda, I didn't know what to expect, but I wasn't rushing. I wasn't proving anything. I was just present, and the country was quietly telling me, breathe, you are safe. From the very first moment, everything felt gentle. The air, the people, the beautiful apartments, the clean and calm streets, the weather. What struck me most wasn't just the beauty of the land, but the beauty of the spirit and streets. I noticed how clean everything was. Not just clean, but intentional. Guess I won't be wrong to say it's the cleanest country in Africa. I remember walking through the streets of Kigali, and there was a sense of pride everywhere. It showed in the smiles of the people, and in the way they greeted strangers, and how I felt welcomed, even as a visitor. I also got to enjoy luombo, one of Rwanda's traditional delicacies, slow cooked, wrapped with care, and rich with flavor. It wasn't just food, it felt like tradition served on a plate. Every bite carried warmth and love. It was comfort the Rwandan way. I visited the Genocide Memorial, which carries Rwandan deep history that isn't hidden. And somehow, out of that history, the country has chosen peace, unity, and growth. That choice you can feel. I also visited the Bird Museum, and it was surprisingly peaceful. And it reminded me how deeply this country values nature and protects the beauty that surrounds it. The Kigali Convention Center stood out with its bold modern design, especially beautiful at night. It felt like a symbol of progress, where tradition meets the future with confidence and grace. And then there were the hills, endless green and gently rolling into the horizon, a beautiful sight to behold at night. Standing there taking a view, I finally understood why Rwanda is called the land of 1,000 hills. It's either you are ascending or you are descending. There were moments when I stood still, just taking everything in. The hills rolling endlessly into the distance, the calm roads, the unhurried mornings. In those moments, my mind slowed down too. Rwanda reminded me that rest doesn't always come from sleep. Sometimes it comes from peace. As my time came to an end, standing at the airport, preparing to leave, I felt something unexpected. Gratitude. Grateful for the experience, grateful for the memories, grateful for the reminder that the world is still full of places that can soften you instead of hardening you. Rwanda didn't just give me photos, it gave me a pause I didn't know I needed. And for the first time in a long while, I felt my heart slow down. And as I walked away, I knew this wasn't really goodbye, just until next time. Because some places don't leave you when you leave them, they stay with you quickly, gently, and forever.